Namaste. I welcome all of you to another episode of Corporate NPD series. I'm your Dr. Susan Curtis. Please do remember, use all the NPD series are for your awareness and not use it for any diagnosis. Today's topic we are going to discuss is the flying monkeys and the corporate world. So in the organization, you can see that there are flying monkeys or the agents who are appointed by the narcissist boss for a particular reason. And the reason and the agenda, everything is being set by the boss. And these agents work for the narcissist bosses to make his agenda work in the organization. And narcissist boss appears as, we are great, nice, and everything. But whatever he wants to do, he is doing it through this appointed agents who are called flying monkeys or the narcissistic boss, the agents of narcissistic boss. And these narcissistic bosses agents or the flying monkeys are selected very diligently by or recruited by the narcissist boss. So they are selected diligently and recruited by the narcissistic boss themselves, because they need to ensure that their work is being carried out by the flying monkeys. And when they choose these flying monkeys, the boss ensures that they are the vulnerable ones, the low-skilled people, and insecure and dependent personalities. They are not very confident or secure in themselves, and they just have a tendency of dependency. And they cannot create as a kind of a very good self-worth and self-value by themselves. So they just choose these people and make them as their slaves, agents. They just work according to what the boss says, and then they do the work for the boss for certain breadcrumbs or some kind of appreciation, some kind of job security, or sometimes they get some kind of some perks, a little bit gifts and this and that, and they just get the glory by being the side of the boss. This kind of shared status or credibility, it's just coming to me as well when I am standing as their agents. These kind of validations, so these kind of rewards the flying monkeys gets, and they feel good about it. And the main thing that we need to look at it is, the important, or the flying monkey should be very careful, because if anything goes wrong and the boss thinks that he is going to be in trouble, he clearly ditches the flying monkeys. He don't support them. First, he or she will save themselves, and when something goes and it is going to affect them, they just push the flying monkeys into trouble, and they escape from there. So how they recruit them, how they deal with them, we can have a very, very clear understanding of these processes. So they diligently pick the vulnerable ones, insecure ones, and then they are appointed to serve them and their agendas in the organization. And the flying monkeys are working for the perks, the little things, that rewards they get for the particular boss. The rewards are individually given by the bosses most of the time. But one thing we need to remember is this person can ditch the flying monkey when something goes wrong, and when the boss thinks that he's going to be in trouble. Now, what are the responsibilities of these flying monkeys? The boss will give them certain responsibilities. Let's just look at it. The responsibilities are to spread and protect the greatness of the boss. They should be telling how great this boss is, and and anything, the greatness is affected by something, they should protect it. And they say that no, the boss is like that, and this is, and maybe because of that happened, this is about, otherwise he's great, and this and that, all these kind of things. That is one responsibility of the flying monkey: protect the greatness of the boss. And then make sure the targeted employees, and the boss will have certain targeted employees to be, to make sure that they should have commitment towards the boss, or they should be, thinking the boss is the one who is protecting them because of the boss they are having what, and they are enjoying, or they are having the position they are having, like those kind of. So when the flying monkeys are given this task, they ensure that they interact with the this targeted employees, and make them feel and manipulate in such a way that they believe that this boss protects them, this boss is giving them what they, like it's something useful to them, or he is capable to do anything for them, like, so that the target employees slowly started to feel some kind of loyalty towards this boss. Also, the flying monkey's job is to ensure certain targeted employees who are connected with the boss stays as the same, with the same loyalty, same commitment, same way of like that appreciation, value giving, everything, like, so that is again a flying monkey's job. These target employees are always stays with the narcissistic boss. Okay, now another job of the flying monkey is to create character attack on those who do not approve the narcissistic boss. Certain people, certain bosses, certain employees, or people do not approve the narcissistic boss. The flying monkey's job is to do some character, like attack on these people, and spread some rumors, spread something really not nice about the person who do not approve their narcissist boss. Or another task is to create a smear campaign, do smear campaigns against those who are a threat to the narcissist boss. Some people, the narcissist boss say, oh, they are a threat to my position, they are a threat to, like the way he functions, or, his survival. Then the flying monkeys will be, like given the task. They are full in charge. You can see them moving around. They do smear campaigns against the person who's assumed, or seen as a threat to the narcissistic boss. And also the flying monkeys, they have to hail and praise their narcissist boss as and when required. That they need to know. They are trained. They are clearly trained when they know that there should be a hail my boss. Like my boss is really great. So they need to be glorifying like the boss's worth in front of them. It's proclaimed to others, and especially to the new staff. When the new staff comes and everything, these flying monkeys are ever ready to tell, glorify, and hear, that worth, the boss's worth has been like proclaimed to them, and say that this is it, that is it, this is it, and everything. And it's done in such a way that you won't feel awkward. You won't feel this person is trying to say something. They just come in such a wonderful way. It's been, like all set, and, like the stage is set, the communication is set, the dialogues are delivered in a proper manner, and you feel, yeah, I know, yeah, good. That way. And you feel like, so comfortable with the narcissistic boss, and the flying monkeys make sure that the scene is created that way. Also, the narcissist boss, mostly they do one thing. We can see that they wanted to give people a feel that they are great, they're always busy, they are very important people in that organization. To create that, some people, they make other people wait. So mostly I've seen it. Like in the meetings, they come late and they just say, oh my God, like if I was not there, things wouldn't be happening, or that, this, and they say some excuses. But the flying monkeys always are ready to tell that why their narcissistic boss has delayed, or, like his participation, or why he is late, or, maybe, for example, if somebody has come to see him, and he may be having time, he's not busy, he is quite okay to meet them, but he will tell the flying monkeys, just tell them I'll be with them soon, and they will come, and such a way they present it, and these people will feel like, okay, I can wait one more hour, another hour. I can wait. That's the way the flying monkeys will make them feel. And these people, these agents, these flying monkeys will deal with this visitor, and the the waiting time is, like, required to meet such a great people, such important people. Okay, that is how the flying monkeys deal with their time in various ways. The narcissistic boss create these flying monkeys so that they are highly protected, they are in a protected zone. When people uh, get that particular news about these people, maybe I am from a different department, I may not be having anything to do with this particular person, but I will have a high regard for this person because the flying monkeys had done their wonderful job to create that feel in us. But if somebody asks us, "Oh, he's a really good man. I heard about that person, and he's great," and I don't have any clue about that man, and I have never met this person for any professional or any work deals or deeds or anything. I haven't met him, or I did not directly work with this person, but I will have a really great feeling because the flying monkeys are doing a wonderful job for their narcissistic boss. But everywhere, please make sure that when you hear about people, that's okay that you heard about them, people are happy about them, but go a little deeper. Anybody can create any type of personas. The personas are not their original character or their original personalities. It is a mask that they create to show in front of people according to the situations, according to the environment, according to the events, according to the result they want. And they can do, I can do, you can do. We all use personas to interact. So in that case, you need to be understanding people, and you need to you should be aware of this flying monkeys are happening everywhere, and understand this flying monkeys nature. And somebody is talking about their boss this, and then it's okay, yeah, I understand. Maybe he's really great to you, and whether that person is great to somebody else, or in his work, is he that great? We can always understand that. Anybody who is asking you to come at a particular time and asking you to wait for a long time, I can clearly say that one time it's okay, two times, three times, four times, then you can say that this person has got some problem. The person is having some kind of a narcissistic character. Otherwise, they will not, they won't give, they definitely give value to other people's time. If somebody is not giving other people value, other people's time, other people's effort, then there is some element of narcissistic trait in that person. So, as I always say, we always be careful that do not abuse anyone, never take abuse from anyone, and never self-abuse. We have all the right to live in a peaceful, happy, and progressive life, and may God bless us all.